Hey everyone, it's Karina. Welcome to Life of a Mermaid. Sorry, let me turn that down. So happy Wednesday. So I have my personal training appointment today at 7, but I got moved to 8 to have some time. So I just had dinner, so I'm gonna hang here for a little bit, do my video, and then head over to the gym, which is just like 10 minutes from here, and then I'll wait there. So again, I normally like to start with like how my day was. What happened from the last time I recorded to up to now, and then whatever is coming to mind at today or at this point. So last night I worked on my crafts. It was actually really, again, I love doing that. It's just relaxing for me, and it is very therapeutic. And again, I just love being creative, and again, creating something from nothing and adding a flair and a touch of me. And like I've said before, it's like I'm giving you a piece of my heart and my soul when you buy one of my crafts, because it is more than, just like a job or a duty or, whatever you want to call it. Like, it is something that, again, that I love doing, something that I am very passionate about, and something that I do put my heart and soul into. You cannot sell, like, I'm like looking up ideas, and I'm just sitting there like thinking, and my mind's like all over the place, and I'm like, okay, I know what I want to do, and again, it's I put a lot of attention and detail, because it's important to me, and I know that it'll be important to you, and I wanted to to create something in you as well when you receive it. I don't want you to be like, oh, it's just a craft. No, I want you to feel what I feel when I'm doing it. I want you to feel that love, that passion, fun, all of those good feelings. So yeah, and then again, like I said, especially with these three, this order that I just completed, we completed, because Sal helped a lot. I keep telling him, I'm gonna change the name, Garis and Sal's Crafting Grotto, and he's like, no, this is all you, and I was like, no, it's us, I was telling him, I was like, I'm more on the creative side and you're more on the technical side. And, he drilled holes and stuff into it, because we were putting, I did little animals. So we were putting like the tails, the ears, things like that. And it's like, that was his idea, and that was all him. So, these crafts, I think, because it brought us closer together and we were able to, craft together, I think they have even a more meaningful, they're even more meaningful to me because of that, because we were able to do these things together. I had done the ladybug already, so last night we worked on the pig and the monkey. So it was really fun, like I said, especially, kind of just thinking outside the box, and like, how am I going to create, a pig out of a jewelry box? How am I going to create a monkey out of a jewelry box? A ladybug. So it was just a really, really fun order. And like I said, we did that last night. And again, once I finished it, again, that feeling of like accomplishment and of like, I did it, like we did it. So it was really, really cool. And they turned out so good. I'm so fucking excited. Like, I'll have to post a video with them so you guys can see them. But yeah, they're so adorable. I sent them to, the person that ordered them, and she was super excited. She's gonna, one's for herself and the other two are for her daughters. They're gonna be Christmas gifts. So she was telling me, she's like, oh my God, I fucking love them. She's like, I can't wait for my daughters to see them. I was like, me neither. I can't wait for them to see them either. I would love to see a picture and I can post it up and stuff like that. But yeah, she was telling me, she's like, I love mine. She's like, I'm gonna tell my daughters to use it as an urn, when my time comes. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. Like, that's an honor, like, not that I want her to think about, her death, but I mean, it's gonna happen to all of us, but it was just a really sweet moment and reaction, from someone that I wasn't expecting, it's for her to be like, I love it that much that I want to be in it, for eternity type thing. So that was a huge honor for her to say that, giving me all the feels. But yeah, so it was a really fun night. Like I said, I'm super excited, and I got another possible order today because of those boxes. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, I know slowly the orders are coming in slowly. It's picking up, and feeling more confident and comfortable reaching out to people and just continue posting and, saying, hey, like, if you have, anything in mind, I, can create it for you and stuff like that. So it's slowly growing. I mean, I set a goal and, I'm not there at the moment. But I know that it's slowly getting there. So again, progress is progress. I'm moving forward. And I'm giving it my all. So yeah, so I'm fucking excited. So I finished that one and I have another order that I need to complete and then a craft that I'm donating, that I need to work on. And then I have 2 gifts that I want to do. So I get to do those. And then I have 1 more order and then 2 more orders I need to work on as well. And then, like I said, if this person really wants those, then I'll have 3 orders total after that. But yeah, so I'm excited. Like I said, it was a really good night. Went to bed not too late, not too early. Had a good sleep. Woke up on time. Got my stuff done. Went to the gym. Had a good workout. Well, no, not really. Not a good workout. Now I'm remembering my morning. Morning was a little crazy. I was, getting text messages and figuring things out. And again, this is something that I do because I am, again, wanting to be in control and wanting to be on top of everything and be Little Miss Perfection, and Little Miss got her shit together. So I kind of focused a lot on the messages and what was coming in, and again, getting things together and being Captain Save-A-Hole. So that kind of got in my head, and I wasn't as focused or present on my workout. I mean, I still, worked out and got some stuff in, and I still got some sweat in. But I know that I wasn't like an amazing workout like I've had in the past. Then again, part of me, I think I also justified it because I knew I was going to have a session tonight. And I figured, well, I know I'm going to get my ass kicked tonight, so it'll balance out, which I was texting him. I had a bang at my dinner, and I was like, he's like, oh, bang on the side. And I was like, yeah, I was like, because I was like, I figured I would need it tonight. He's like, oh, you will. So I'm like, okay. So again, I kind of, that was, I think, another reason why too, circumstances, but again, I just kind of went with it and allowed myself to get in the circumstances, because I kept thinking like, oh, well, I'm gonna go tonight, so I know that's gonna balance stuff out. But not okay, because they got me in a bad mood. I was kind of stressed, I was getting overwhelmed, definitely got in my pit. So so lesson learned. I think, again, just to be able to detach and just say, either ignore it in the moment and just be with myself, be at the gym. Or say, hey, you know what? Right now I'm at the gym. I'll get back to you, when I get a chance. Like, I'm more than willing to help. I'll handle business, but right now I'm at the gym. So again, that falls on me, because I could have been clear. I could have said, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want. But I didn't. I let myself get suckered in. And again, it's my own, perfectionist, wanting to get everything done, and my own, again, Captain Save-A-Hole, my own, Mrs. I got my shit together, I can do everything type thing, But I can't. I'm only human, and, it's like we all have our limits, and I need to fully accept that and realize that, and, stop and let go of I can do everything, or I can do everything, but not all at once. And that's the part that I struggle with really grasping onto, that hey, you can do everything, but you can't do it all at once. It's going to take time. You have to work, your way up to things. And then again, you have to, So that kind of threw me off in the morning. But like I said, I reached out to my buddy, and I was just like, hey, I'm triggered as fuck. I'm in my pit. And he's like, yeah, me too. So we kind of like talked it out and stuff. And, I had my call today, and, it was a call. And some things that were said, I think, helped. Just I think the reminder of like, you can't control everything, and focus on what you can control, which is yourself and your reaction to how you how you react to certain situations. That's all you can control. So I mean, that kind of helped me take a step back. Like I said, at that point, it was, I just kind of ran with what was said. And then I had to kind of coach. I basically coached myself through it, and kind of kept thinking of that, going back to conversations that I've had with, other leaders. and seniors, and just kind of in my head like, okay, and I kept asking myself, and then on the drive to work actually was very like very helpful, and I got a lot of like, I was able to reflect, just asking myself like, okay, is this helping you right now? No. Are you getting anything out of being pissed off and being frustrated? And no, like, is them not doing their calls, or just all the things, people not, everything going on right now in the tribe in general, like, is that ultimately you being in a bad mood about it? Is that helping you? No. Like, them not doing it, is that affecting like your progress and stuff? And I'm like, no, not really, because I'm still doing me, and I'm kicking ass. And like, I asked them, because it always comes back to like, well, what are you doing? How did you not support them? Blah, 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 like, what could you have done differently? And like, if I asked them, I was like, well, because that's what triggers me, and again, it goes back to the conversations and stuff. But it's like, in my heart, I feel that I am giving it my all. Maybe it's not maybe how they want me to show up, but then again, then you need to make a clear request and let me know, hey, this is what I need specifically from you. Because at this point, it's like, I'm showing up the best that I know how to show up. I'm showing up how I how I know to show up. So it's like, unless you make a specific request of me, I don't know what you need or want. Like, I'm not a mind reader. So I asked, like, can I ignore you guys? Not in a disrespectful way, but I'm like, can I ignore you guys when you say this? Because I was like, because to me, I feel and believe that I am doing my all, and that I am trying, I am reaching out to people. And he's like, well, if you believe you are, then yeah. I was like, yeah, I strongly believe I am. Then he goes, then yeah. And I think that also gave me some peace of mind. Not that I needed the permission per se, but it's just like, again, the way things are designed is, taking ownership and realizing that, that these people, stand for someone in your life. And it shows you, it's a reflection of how you show up, in the world to your loved ones and stuff like that. But it's like, I know that I've given my all, and I've been given feedback of, you've been inspiring me, you showing up helps me show up. So it's like, I know that I'm doing what I can. And, I do reach out to everyone, maybe not as often as I should, and I can own up to that. But, it goes two ways. You can also reach out. But, I have been reaching out, like I said, I try to spread my time and my love all around. And again, not just that, but I keep continuing to show up despite what I'm thinking, despite the emotions, despite the anxiety, despite the depression. I keep showing up. I keep sharing. Every time I have breakthroughs, I share about them, So it's like, to me, it's like, I am giving it my all. I am showing up because, it's like, when people share about their breakdowns and breakthroughs, like, that motivates me and inspires me, So I'm kind of doing the same. Again, it might not work for everyone, but at that point, let me know what you need from me specifically. And again, I've had people do that as well. My buddy, we had that conversation of like, hey, this isn't working for me. Like, okay, so what do you need me to do? What's going to help? So again, it comes down to just that communication. But yeah, so this morning started a little rough. I was just kind of in my head. And then my sister had asked, my younger sister had asked for my other sister to wake her up this morning. I'm not even sure why, to be honest. I wasn't sure if she needed to go to school, work, or what, but she just asked if we could wake her up early, by a certain time. So we were both like, hey, are you up? Nothing. So we started calling and calling and calling and calling. Like, I called her maybe 7-8 times. My sister called her maybe about the same, if not more. We even called her fiance. He didn't answer. So that kind of stressed me the fuck out too. Because I was just like, at that point, I felt responsible, like, if she didn't wake up. But again, it's me taking on the responsibility and being Captain Save-A-Ho, because it's like, no, you're just providing that support. But at the end of the day, it's ultimately up to her if she's going to wake up or not, It's up to her if it's important enough for her to say, hey, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to do this. So, I think it falls more on her, because I did my part. We called numerous of times, I even called her fiance to see if he can wake her up. So again, I did everything in my part on my end that I could possibly humanly, possibly do. So again, I think it fell on her at that point, but that also triggered me because I was just stressed the fuck out. And then finally, she's like, I'm up, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I missed all my calls." Me and my sister were like, "Yeah, thanks." I was like, "Yeah, thanks for triggering me this fucking morning," and she just laughs. And my other sister was like, "Yeah," she's like, you had me all stressed out." She's like, "I was like the mayor of Halloween Town." You haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas, you have to, but the mayor basically is all like, it's Halloween passes and it's the next day, and he's like knocking at Jack's door, and he's like, Jack, we have 365 days left to Halloween. He's like, Jack, and he starts freaking out, and he's like, Jack, I'm only an elected official. So yeah, you can tell I love this fucking movie and I love the fucking mayor. But yeah, my sister was like, "You fucking had me like the mayor, stressing the fuck out, trying to wake you up." So yeah, so that was kind of funny. I mean, we were able to laugh about it after, but in the moment, like, I think we're both like, "The fuck, dude, get the fuck up!" Like, I was telling her, I was so ready to fucking drive to your house. I was about to the gym. I needed a shower before work. Yeah, so my morning started a little rough. Like I said, on my drive to work, I was able to kind of just reflect on things and again have a conversation with myself and ask myself, like, is this helping you? Is this a positive thing for you? Is this, no? And then I was able to kind of shift and, like, okay, what's going to help you, move forward? What's going to help you, have a great day? What's going to help you keep pushing, to your goals and your dreams? And, I was able to shift. I was like, you know what? There's so much that I can do. I can't control everyone's actions. It's like this experience is going to be what they put into it, and it's like I'm not going to allow someone else's, do's or don'ts affect me and my progress or my life. So I was able to kind of just let go and detach from that. And again, just kind of having different conversations with people and just kind of joking. And again, that's my biggest thing, allowing myself to have fun. Reminding myself that we can get things done, we can be business, but we can still have fun while doing business. Which again, it's something that I'm learning to do, because it's like in the moment I can be fun. Like when I'm just present, I can be so much fun. I'm a jokester, like I love joking around. I'm super silly, all that kind of stuff. But it's like when it comes to business, again, I'm so fucking focused and so goal oriented that I forget, like, okay, you can also have fun and get shit done, So yeah, so it kind of reminded me again. I was able to reflect again, having fun with people. I was like, yeah, like, you can do this. Like, you are fun. And then again, kind of just reflecting with myself and making fun of myself for overreacting. And yeah, because I was overreacting. About the way things went in the morning and stuff like that. So kind of poking fun at myself as well. But I think also loving and embracing myself and saying, yeah, like, you're a controlling freak. You can be a bitch. You can be demanding. You're a stress case. You're a hot mess, but I fucking love you anyways, and again, so yeah, making fun of myself as for doing those things, and kind of again not taking myself too serious, but also loving that side of me, because you know what, it's easy to love the good sides of yourself, but it's like coming to terms with those negative qualities that we all have. That's the difficult part. So to be able to tell myself, you know what, yeah, you're a bitch, yeah, you're this, you're that, but I still love you. And it was like, yeah, because you are lovable, good and bad, you are lovable, you're fucking adorable. So yeah, so that kind of helped just shift my morning in general. And like I said, work was good. Kind of quiet day, but again, just getting organized, making my calls, doing things, job searching, emails, that kind of stuff. So it was a good day overall at work. Like I said, I had an order, so I dropped it off at my old job. One of my old coworkers ordered something, so I dropped that off, and it was nice seeing them again, just getting feedback, and, oh, you look good, congratulations on this, congratulations on that. So that was nice, and again, just seeing old friends, and then I got a possible new order, and then I just drove, to Chino to come to the gym, had dinner, So yeah, that kind of wraps up my day. One thing that did come up today, I was texting my sister and she said, you know, she had been watching my videos, and I can't remember if I share this or not, but initially I was worried. Well, one of the conversations or one of the concerns that I had going in, you know, was that a lot of people in my life didn't know a lot of the things that I've shared so far, like about my, you know, sexual abuse, my, you know, PTSD, which, you know, tie in together. But, I mean, some people knew about my depression and anxiety, but not all the full details, or that I'm on medication. And then again, a lot of people didn't know about the suicide and all that stuff. I mean, yes, I have this tattoo, which I think I shared with you guys, which is a cut with stitches and a screw, because I was a cutter and that was my way of coping with it. Well, that was like, you know, the last time that was my symbolization of this is the last time that I'm gonna have a needle or any sharp object touch me, you know, on my arms, because that's where I will cut. So again, you know, going in, I was just kind of a little bit nervous and hesitant because a lot of people didn't know this, and my sisters didn't know this. Well, one of them did bits and pieces of it. The other one didn't know anything. You know, so I was a little kind of just worried, hesitant. But I was like, you know, I'm doing this for myself again. I had to keep reminding myself what my vision was, what my goal was, and why I was doing this. You know, because I want to help others. I want others that are going through similar situations to know that they're not alone. You know, so that's what kept pushing me forward. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. It's scary, but I'm gonna do it. So I did, and you know, and like I said, I think maybe a day or two after I had reached out to her and I had said, hey, like, you know, I'm posting videos. There's some personal things that I'm talking about that you don't know about. Um, you know, so I was like, I just wanted to let you know, like, if you ever want to talk, like, we can, you know, we can hang out. You can call me, text me. You know, I was like, and I'm sorry that you're finding out this way. You know, I was like, I'm doing this again, explain to her my vision and the reason why I was doing this. You know, I was like, I'm sorry that you're finding out this way, but please, please, please do not hesitate to reach out, you know, and talk to me, and, you know, we can talk about anything, even any questions, you know, anything. So she said, you know, yeah, and she's like, well, it shows how much you know. She's like, I already subscribed and I've been watching them. And then I was like, fuck, you know, because it was, I think before I posted or the day I was going to post about my sexual abuse video. So I was just like, God damn it. You know, but anyways, that didn't stop me. I posted it. And then again, these past couple of days, I think the videos have been a bit intense. So we were texting today because I had asked her, you know, one more time after that. And then again, I was like, you know, like, hey, if you want to talk about anything, you know, like, what do you think about the videos? Like, I just want to check in. Because I knew it was a lot to handle, you know? And then, so again, she never replied. Maybe like 2 weeks passed by, and then again, today I checked in again. I was like, hey, like, this is the last, you know, I don't want to keep bugging you or pushing you. I was like, but I do want to bring it up. I do want to, you know, again, just check in. You know, I was like, I know it's a lot to deal with. I know it's a lot of information. So I was like, I just wanted to check in and see, you know, how you're doing. And again, just remind you that I'm here. Like, if you want to talk about anything, any questions, anything like that, like, you know, I'm open. So then she said, oh, you know, I stopped watching them. And that was a little hard to hear. You know, and she said, oh, it's nothing against you, you know, LOL. And I guess, yeah, initially that's what it felt like. And I know it isn't about me. I mean, deep down in my heart, my soul, I know it's not about me. It's about her. You know, but it's like, I guess, you know, it just feels like my fear kind of came through in a sense. You know, but she said, oh, it's just a lot to take in. So I said, oh, because of the suicide? And she said, yeah, she said, that was a lot to hear and to take in. She's like, but also just everything that you're saying, you know, everything that you're going through right now at the moment. She's like, it's just, you know, pissing me off. And she's like, I just need, like, space, you know? And I was like, okay. And I respect that, and I respect her for telling me and for sharing that. Um, Again, it is a little hard to hear, but I know it has nothing to do with me. It's about her, and just, she needs to go through, the motion and her emotions as well. Um, to find peace with this. And again, all I can do is to continue showing up for her and letting her know that I love her and letting her know that it's okay. That she can talk to me. Whether she wants to say, I hate that you did this, or, whatever. If she's angry at me, if she's, just wants to provide support, whatever it is, I'm open to, because, I want to be there for her, and I want her to be open and honest with me. And like I said, I know it is a lot to deal with. I know it is a lot to handle. I mean, I've been dealing with this, 32 years of my life, but it's like I can't expect someone from one day to the next, thinking, having an idea or image of me, and then hearing, that life's completely different of what they thought, or the image that I was presenting. So again, it's I'm still just a little shaken up, in a sense. I guess that's the best way to describe it, or a little hurt. But I know that it's not personal. I know it's my conversations trying to kick in and, take me to a bad place. But it's like, I know it's not personal. I know that it's about her, and she needs to just process, and she needs time and space. So I'm letting, again, I'm going to keep showing up for her. I'm a, reminder that I love her, and that, that it is a lot to deal with, but that I'm open and I'm here for her. And that I hope one day, we can talk about it, and I hope one day she's able to, continue watching them, just because it can help her. Maybe it can help her help a client, or, again, maybe she'll know just how to better show up for me, or how to be there for me, because she'll know, what's going on with me. Yeah, so again, I'm in a good place with it. Again, it was just more the initial shock of it, that it was just like, whoa, okay. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing good. I actually started reading a new book I just bought. It was kind of recommended to me by a few people. So The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I read the first chapter so far, and I'm fucking hooked. I can't wait to start reading it. I'm gonna drive to the gym, and then I'll have some time, and then I'm gonna read the fuck out of it. So I'm excited for that. And then once I finish it, or as things come up, I'll definitely keep you guys posted and share about it. But yeah, so that was kind of really my day, and kind of what's been on my mind. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out. Again, thank you for your love and your support. It really means a lot. And until next time, bye. Love you guys.